I would simplify public sector pensions by taxing the richest 1% a lot more than they're currently taxed. I would try to end the tax evasion of people like Philip Green, and I would put it into people who've given all their lives to public service so that they can retire in a decent age on a decent pension.
Yeah, my view would be that there's no need to simplify the pension structure. There are different groups of public sector workers, they have different schemes. They've grown up differently because of the different needs of those schemes and those workers. So it's a false premise to talk about needing to simplify it. It's simply unnecessary.
I guess I'm quite angry about the whole thing. I look at it from a sort of generational perspective and think, well, the generation that's gone before me has allowed itself to retire at a certain age. That's not really falling to me, and yet I'm paying for it. How does that work out?
So the question is, how might you simplify the pension structure? It's very easy to simplify the pension structure and leave it alone. I actually reject the basic premise of the review that there is a problem with the pension scheme. I don't think there is. As the number of pensioners reduces, as the public sector reduces, it's completely affordable. It's a contract with the older generation that we shouldn't be breaking.
I'm a police officer and I'm talking about the police pension scheme. The scheme must be left alone. The level of contributions can be looked at, but the final benefits of the scheme as a contract which must be carried out.
The structure of public sector pensions clearly does need to be addressed, but when that happens, and as it happens, the unique nature of military service does most definitely demand that the armed forces are treated as a particular and special case within the overall changes that are made.
I went into teaching in the 1980s, and one of the reasons I stayed in teaching was that I thought I was going to have a secure pension at the end of my career. At that time there were people earning lots of money, young business in London, and I knew that their salaries were far greater than mine. And that's one of the reasons I stayed in teaching, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
I'm not convinced by the proposal that what we've got at the moment is unsustainable, but if any changes are going to be made, they mustn't be made to pensions you've already accrued, and the RPI-CPI change is an example of something that is unacceptable. And also, any change to people who are already in employment is effectively a pay cut, so that needs to be compensated in part of the total remuneration package elsewhere.
Whilst I fully recognise the requirement for a degree of reform to put pensions on an affordable and sustainable footing, I'd wish that this study considers the unique role that the armed forces undertake, and that benefits within the armed forces aren't necessarily easy to translate across into other parts of the public service, particularly the young workforce that is required in the armed forces. The sacrifice that families make, and the fact that the armed forces pension scheme needs to take account of the families as well as just the individual, because families moving every couple of years means that quite often spouses can't develop their own careers in the way they would like, and therefore can't develop the remuneration packages and pensions that might be available for other people in various other walks of life.
Just 3 quick points about the low-paid manual work. Manual work requires good physical health, and therefore retirement age cannot keep increasing in the same way as for more sedentary occupations. So therefore retirement and pension age needs to be flexible enough to be able to deal with that. Secondly, life expectancy of manual workers is much lower than higher socio-economic groups, and therefore time in retirement with the same retirement age is much shorter, so the benefits are lower. And thirdly, small pensions don't take those who receive them out of poverty or above the level of in-pension benefits. So why should a low-paid worker be paying in 5 to 6% of their income throughout their life in order to reduce the amount of those benefits they get, especially at a time like now where we've got wage freezes and inflation's at 5%. So how can the pension schemes take account of that?
Constable Emma Chapman, and I would just like to clarify that I believe that we should, as a police organisation, retire at the age of 55, because physically and mentally the organisation's demands on you are far outweighed, and I think you should be able to retire at that age.